Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. This is a gold US dollar weekly forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 29th of September 2025 and the week ends on Friday 3rd of October 2025. This week is going to be super beneficial for all of us. Why? Because we are going to have a monthly candle close. As the monthly candle is going to close, it can close with a very big wick at the top and we see a very big pullback on the gold US dollar. First of all, I want to ask you, just let me know in the comment section down below why you do not wait for the market. Well, those traders who don't wait for the market make very less profits, even they don't make profits at all. Why? Because they don't wait for the market. So try to wait for the market. Also let me know why don't you guys, because from your comments when I get them, when you send me messages on my WhatsApp number, I know that you guys are not considering the RSI levels. Please let me know why don't you consider the RSI levels. Now on the gold US dollar, it gave fantastic move. Last week I could not uploaded a weekly forecast for the gold US dollar because the market was anyways on this particular wave, and we definitely have got a completion of this particular wave right here. And if you see, this wave is completed as well as promised again, and on Friday we have also got a very fantastic top up there, top followed by a very nice divergence. But does that mean we need to sell? Well, let's stay with me, I have to discuss that in this video. So first of all, as I said, let's delete everything. Let's delete everything. There was a big a breakout upon the news, a retest as well, and then a continuation back to the resistance. But let me delete everything and let me make the chart very fresh for all of you, because I want to let you know and keep you informed about the next move of the market, especially on the gold US dollar. You guys are following me and you trust my analysis, but one thing I'm really disappointed from all of you, maybe not all of you but some of you, that you guys don't wait for the market. Why? Number one, and you guys don't consider the RSI levels. Well, if you do these two mistakes, no doubt you can make money from this analysis, but the thing is the money will be very less maybe, or maybe stop losses will be compromised. So let's see gold US dollar. As I said, let's have a look at the monthly candle as well. Monthly candle, if I tell you, my friends, well, see, it is just keep going up, and if I say it is going to come back down and close right here, on the basis of what grounds I'm saying? I cannot say it is coming back down giving us a big wick. On Tuesday this candle will close and it will be decided. So if one say it is coming and going to be closed in a very nice pin bar, well, that person, how they know? Maybe on the fundamentals, but on the Monday and Tuesday we don't have any big fundamentals. So anyone who is saying it is going to close with a big wick, well, that will be just guessing. And you know my friends, I don't like guessing in forex market. What I like precise, disciplined trading decisions followed by proper patience. So if we see the RSI level right here, 99.17, this is truly overbought, I should say. But just on the basis of the RSI, most of you know I will not take my decision that it is going to close with a pin bar, but I'm also not saying it cannot create that pin bar. Well, this is also high probability that it can create a pin bar, but if it comes to surety, I cannot assure that move. Simple. Move on to the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame, let's first of all identify the previous broken level. I don't want to go into the details of these other supports and all that stuff. I did pretty much discussed it in the previous videos. All of you know the videos are there on my channel, so you can always check them out. My whole focus at this moment is at 3446.67. Heavy bulls entered right here, and since it's breakout, I work on the breakout concept, and this whole forex thing, whether that is euro dollar, whether that is gold, whether that is pound, whether that is dollar index, whatever it is, the breakout readers concept will always be there. So this is a very nice, fantastic breakout level with me right here, and it will remain be with us 3446 in the upcoming week as well. So the retest has not yet occurred, but can I say this is going to drop further till here in the upcoming week? Well, how? If I say it is dropping, how I'm saying it? Is there any rocket science? What after all is there that I should say it is dropping? And those who are saying it is dropping, please tell me how we can say it is dropping. We have no sort of structure right here, right? So this is the previous broken level on the weekly time frame, keeping things very simple. No rocket science. Previous broken level, no rocket science in this. Then similarly move on to the daily time frame. Now right here, my friends, the things start to get a little bit technical and a little bit easy at the same time as well. Why I'm saying it? Because we have seen a very good respect of the level on the daily time frame as this. Now if I say there is a drop that is coming and that is possible, well, yes, at least I have some data on the basis of which I can say yes, this market can drop, okay, right here. But also at the same time, if we see, we have got two bullish candles, not very strong, and we also have a bearish engulfing candle, right? Let me zoom in the chart a little bit right here so that you can easily understand what I want to say right here. So at this stage, it can easily, one can say this is an engulfing to the sell side of the market, and these two candles are bullish ones, that is the retracement, and this one is not engulfed to the bullish side of the market. Though on Friday, the bulls tried their level best to break 37.89, but they could not. So in such situations, in simple words, I have to see where this rally started. Well, this rally started all the way from 33.16, 33.10. You will know, I discussed it with all of you, and then we have seen this big rally as well. Every bullish move I have predicted in the previous videos is there in the videos. You can check them out for educational purposes. I have one complaint from all of you, and that is, number one, you don't consider the RSI. Why, my friend? This is a very precious tool. If we don't use RSI, if we don't use these indicators, then my friends, we can very easily get trapped by the market. This is a very deadly market at the same time. I keep repeating this thing again and again, and blindly we cannot say that market is going up there or market is going there without understanding the indicators. And RSI with period 5 is my favorite indicator, all of you know. So the first thing, being a Fibonacci trader, I will pick this from right here, and I will identify the 61.8% retracement on the daily time frame that comes near 34.46. Clear? Very nice one, very easy one. Now if one say I want to take a risk, and I want to take a risk of around, maybe, let me show you as this. If one say I want to take a risk of around 1000 pips, I will say, well, this opportunity is exactly for you. Why? Because this is promising around 2500 pips of a move. But is this for a weekly trader? For whom trader, like for what type of traders this opportunity will be? You can decide it yourself. Because if it hit, it just take very tiny stop loss. If it continues, it gives big profits. And my friends, this is the forex. This is the forex. We just have to deal with our stop losses and our take profits and our entry obviously. So this is one way of looking at it. If one is willing to take it as this, maybe on practice accounts, maybe it's up to you. I don't encourage anyone. I don't tell anyone tomorrow you must have lost some money and will be coming back to me, hey Aftab, you have told us this. No, I don't tell anyone to do anything. I'm just highlighting the probabilities in the market at this stage. So this is one way. Okay, don't get bored. I'm going to clarify each and every confusion that you have in your mind right now. This is one way. Now, being a Fibonacci trader, I will say, as far as, and this is a very clear statement, as far as the market is trading below 37 or below this 3800, market will be coming back down to 3468. Now if one is thinking in their mind that is there any surety, well, the surety is this: if it stops us out, we lose very less. If it continues, we win very big. This is that surety. Now everyone is not a daily time frame trader. Everyone is not like not having 1,000 pips of stop loss, and obviously everyone wants to get 2,500 pips, but without a 1,000 pips of stop loss, it may not be possible. So this is one opportunity. Let's have a look at the H4. Now on the H4, if we see, we have a double top already established. Right here, if you see, right here, the previous high was tested very nicely, fantastically, and guess what? We have got a fantastic divergence on the RSI. Now that same trade opportunity can be availed on the H4 of gold US dollar as well, but obviously that will have a little bit of a less stop loss. First of all, I would do it this way. From right here till up there, I will highlight the key 61.8% retracement that comes around 3592 approximately this zone. Okay, not precisely this number, but this zone 3591, 3573, approximately 3560. Let's delete this Fibonacci, and yes, there is this double top formed and it suggests a drop. Now there are certain ways of trading it. One can say, I wait for this level of 3740 to break below, then the market go back up, take a retest, and on the retest I take a sell towards 3576. It will be around 1500 pips of a TP, and the stop will be just barely above this high, around 600 pips. Maybe this entry will not be again for everyone. So what's next? This is my favorite one. There are different opportunities that we can avail. One can say, okay, I don't trade this sell, I just want to focus on the buy. Well, if you are focusing on the buy and you want to see specifically it on the H4 time frame analysis, then you have to wait to 3590, 3570, somewhere we get a rejection from here, then we enter as a fresh bull. If that happens during the week, where will be our suggested take profit zones? The take profit will be around 3708. No fancy, no rocket science, nothing. Now near this zone, if you see, do you see this rejection already? So as soon as from here, if we buy till there, as soon as it touch, we can get plenty of other opportunities. So this is the second opportunity that we can avail. Either wait for a buy, that is again good, because without patience we are not going to make anything, right? Now the real thing, moving on to the H1 right here. On the H1, this is already created a double top up there, but does that mean it is going to drop? Well, it is going to drop. How far it can drop? If it is going to drop, the first level it is going to look for, the sellers will be looking maybe right here. And even if the monthly candle closes below 37.30, 37.20, that can further indicate a further drop back to 37.07. So well, yes, on the H1 this is almost ready for a sell as per the technicals. Okay, as per the technicals it will suggest around 400 pips of an SL and around 400 pips of a TP. But I will further say, if you want to take it a little bit more with safety, there will be this opportunity with us as well as soon as the market break this trend line approximately. Because what happened on Friday, Thursday and Friday and maybe Wednesday, I guess. Let me turn on the period separators, then we know how many days this level. 1 2, okay, so Friday and right here was the Thursday. So on Thursday and Friday the market was very nicely holding bearish below this zone. See, what was this zone? This zone was a level of around 37.52. I personally traded it with all of you know, right here. And on Friday what we have got, a big candle, next candle came back down, take a retest of it. So those sellers, this will be a little bit scary moment for them. Why? Because the market can potentially take a support right here, 37.52. So what's next then? And this is not going to cause any harm for those traders who are going to sell on the H4 on the daily, because they set their stop loss and they leave. They don't chase the prices because they are obviously smart money, the market makers. But we at the same time don't know where those market makers are. Are they present on the daily? Are they on the H4, H1, M30, M15? There are 9 time frames. So then I say, if then thought process, 37.55, 37.52 can give some profits, right? We have fantastic level right here, but don't, like, from here, let's suppose if I become a bull, I will not be expecting too much of a profit. Okay, I will not at all, because my formula don't suggest that. Hardly from here I will be targeting 37.72, so around 163 pips. Maybe on Monday if I can get it. Wow, my friends, on Monday 163 pips. Wow. But how will I take it? RSI, I will be looking for the RSI. I will be looking for some consolidation to form. Maybe it can be like 1 or 2 M15 candles, and below that will be my tiny SL around 100 pips. Nothing very fancy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, no problem. Then in the same Monday, what I'm going to do is 37.72 can become a good sell area. But let's suppose if you are someone who say, is it going up from here or is it coming back down? Well, I will say it is going nowhere. Just don't think this way. If you think this way, now my friend, it may not be working this way. So yes, 37.70 can be a good zone, 37.55 can be a good zone. It totally, my friends, it totally depends on how you look at the market. What is your requirement? For how long you want to be into this market? If I know these things, then I will be able to guide you further. Right here I'm uploading this video. So exactly, I don't know how many of you will be looking at it on the daily time frame as a seller, that big one with 1,000 pip of an SL maybe and 2,500 pips of a TP. How many of you are looking at it on the H4 with around 400 pips of an SL and around 500 pips of TP, maybe 800 pips of TP? And how many of you are looking at it on the H1? So that's why I like discuss each and every possibility with you. Not each and every. If I discuss each and every with you, the chart will become completely messy. So 37.55 during Monday, you can observe it. If market closes below, retest it, then a nice sell opportunity it can give us. But that can be a fake out as well. How? swing low to swing high. Swing low to swing high, we have got a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement right here, 37.42. Now 37.42 on Friday was again a very good zone. Don't you know? It hold the market very nicely. So my friends, try to look for these little signs, okay? Now if you ask you what is a breakout retest, this is a breakout and this is a retest. But those who were emotional traders, they already sold when it was coming back down as this and completely violated and forget this rule that maybe it can be a retest zone. So if they waited for the market, now see how much they may have got. 285 pips overall move it was. Some of my members took 200 pips from it. So, and they will be watching this video as well, so congratulations to all of them. Now let me see one more thing. Well, I think if I go further, maybe I will be able to say even more in detail further from Monday onwards, but these days I don't get a chance to do the daily forecasts for gold. I will try. I have this dream to do the live stream and book the profits all in front of you. Yes, and book the losses as well, because I will lose in front of you, I will win in front of you, and I will prove that, hey, see, forex is done this way. Please stop wasting your money on the false like or overthinking stuff. If specifically one is looking for where the market is going from here, up or down, well, I say if it go up, we go for an attempt to sell. If it go down, we go for an attempt to buy, and not blind buy. No pending orders. We look for proper confirmations. These days, if you are looking at it on daily basis, M15 is the perfect one, and behind these moves, obviously the daily is the king, right? So this was my little effort, my friends. I hope you guys make lots and lots of profit. This is my inner desire, so that you guys make tons of profits. Okay, this is my main goal of my whole life. Okay, so take a lot of care of yourself. Give me very good feedback down below, please. I again ask you, why don't you consider the RSI levels, and why don't you wait for the market? Just wait for the market once. Just listen to me once and see the rewards. Take care. See you next time. Goodbye.